Here we are with this week's card pull. So we're going to do card A, card B, and card C. Take a breath, let your intuition guide you, and which one is pulling you, or maybe there's even two. So check out which one you love and then listen ahead for the information. Okay, so we're going to start with card A. This is card A, and we are going to get, if you haven't been here before and this is your first time, welcome. I do these every Sunday, and this is a card pull for the collective for the coming week. You use your intuition to choose a card, and then I channel a message from a collective of angels called Sam, and they will give the information or what they want you to know about your coming week. So I'm going to tune in this card. Oh, I love this. The Royal You. Isn't that pretty? And this card is from the Energy Oracle of the Seven Energies from Colette Baron-Reid. That's that deck. So the Royal You. Hello, 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 dear ones. We would like to, remind you. Yes, this is the official reminder that you are, as you would say, royalty, for it is your birthright to have joy, abundance, play, creativity, expression, experiences. You came to do it all. Now, this does include perhaps sadness, a bit of anguish or frustration or anger, because those are emotions as well. Part of that is all of you experiencing all of you. But you often forget the royalty part of you, that you are by right of simply choosing to be here. Yes, you are allowed, you are welcomed, you are embraced to have it all. There is nothing that you cannot have. And this goes for the emotions, the feelings, as well as what it is in the physical world that best supports you and your expression of those emotions and feelings. Yes. So you forget, dear one. And we know that you came in the contract. It says you will forget, but now we are here to remind you to look in the mirror this week. Look, but don't hurry past this wonderful expression of a human, but pause, gaze into the eyes looking at you. That, dear one, is your best friend. That, dear one, is your connection to source. That, dear one, is the body, is the human that you chose. Yes, you chose. And just like you would treat your best friend or your child or your lover, gaze at them, acknowledge them. You are royalty. Notice your crown and your scepter. Perhaps it is a magic wand. Yes, gaze at them. Love them. For you are deserving of all, dear one. We are here to remind you of your magnificence, of your royalty. We invite you each day this week to gaze at the one in the mirror, to notice what you have not noticed before. Look at the smile. Look at how fabulous they are and ponder, think on the life they have led. They are still here. They are still experiencing. See them as we see them. See you as we see you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Oh, I like that. It was literally like the whole time I was there was a mirror in front of me, and the mirror image kept changing to different people just as they were seeing you in the mirror. I love that. That was cool. Okay. I am still surprised every time I go into channeling how it feels, what they say, what they express, how vivid the imagery is, how much I feel in that moment, how they feel. So cool. Okay, now we're going to go to card B. So if you picked card B, this is what it looks like. And card B is from, because we just had a full moon, and it's from the Moonology deck. Love this one. From Yasmin Boland. And I was going to do a moon card pull yesterday, but I live right downtown in my town, and there was a big car show going on, and there was a lot of noise. There was music playing all day and MCs and people, and it was just too crowded to do a recording. So today we're getting the card pull for the moon. Oh, I love this. Embrace uncertainty. Isn't that a cool picture? Reminds me of the desert in New Mexico. Embrace uncertainty. As you look out onto the world, you will see that there is, as you would say, no certainty. There is no, the foundation appears to be crumbling underneath the entire nation or countries or world, perhaps. It is, yes, uncertain times. However, we would invite you to embrace the fact that you do not know what is coming up tomorrow, for in truth, you did not know what was coming up before, anyways. It was just this illusion of certainty, this illusion of a solid foundation that appeared that you would know what would happen next or what the status quo was. And now, dear one, we can see that people are panicked over the uncertainty. Well, the truth is, it was never certain to begin with. So, what are you panicking about now? The illusion is gone? No, we would ask you to embrace this because, well, when there is uncertainty, anything is possible. Yes. Now, the problem is with most humans is that the minute you feel uncertain, you prepare for the worst. Yes, you prepare for the other shoe to drop or the rain to come down or whatever it is. But what if uncertainty was the opportunity that anything is possible and possibly anything could happen in a way that would delight you? Yes, what would occur? Hmm. I am uncertain how the day will play out. I hold an intention for the best of all. Yes, for the highest good of everyone that I come into, for the intention around loving my day and loving those in it. Yes, well, that is uncertain in itself because even if you hold an intention, you're not quite sure how it will play out. But isn't that the fun of it? You did not come knowing everything ahead of time so that you would have no surprises. Well, there is no delight in that. But we would ask you to embrace the uncertainty because anything is possible. Yes. So the idea is to shift your focus from the worst possible outcome to the best possible outcome, or somewhere in between for those of you just starting out and on the glass half empty side of the street. So take baby steps. But what if the world is crumbling so that it may be remade in a form that is more in line with more of humanity? For if you do not dig up the muck, we can't get rid of it. No, if there are rocks hiding at the bottom of the wine glass, well, you will eventually choke on them, but it would be a big surprise. So let's filter them out now so that you may enjoy the wine. Yes. So today, as you move forth and tomorrow and the day after, hold an intention, but leave open to possibility how it will play out. When you apply this to your life, then you may apply it to your friends, your community, perhaps a club or group that you belong to. Each step broadens the possibility of unfolding in a way that will delight you. Then, in a week or two, perhaps you can even hear something about another part of the world and hold the expectation that it will unfold for the greater good of all. Yes, do not attempt to suddenly flip the switch and think all possibility is going to happen for the entire world, but take it slowly. Practice with your day and your community and your town and your state or country or province, wherever you are, and then broaden it out until you can see possibility for the entire planet. Yes. Now you are adding the energy of expectation, anticipation in such a delightful, loving, and high vibe way that that is what you are contributing to the planet in that moment. Do not jump on board of those who are fearing and want others to be in the lifeboat with them, but rather hold the intention and the openness and possibility for what will delight you. You are co-creating always. This never turns off. Your intention plays a giant part in how the co-creation appears in the physical world. Play games, have fun, create delightful things. Okay, that is not where I thought that was going. I love it. Okay. And they kept showing me like people watching the news and being like trembling with fear and being upset and angry and all like fear-based. And then they were like, but it's like anything is possible. And then it's like just anything is possible. Like, wow, what, how we have no idea how the future is going to turn out. We really don't. And so just take it one day at a time. Hold an intention for today. And they kept showing me like rings that were like around one person and then around a group of people and then in the town and then in like, I live in a province, so my province and then the country and so on. I like that. Just let it ripple out. Okay, last card is from the Angels and Auras deck from, excuse me, Radleigh, Valentine, and Dougall, Fraser. And today's card is, ooh, Blessing in Disguise. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of like the one we just had. I love that. Blessing in Disguise. Okay, dear ones, we want you to go about your day and notice where you have labeled things as burdensome or troublesome or finicky. And see where you can notice that there is a blessing inside that. For we have told this one so many times, that there are always, always golden nuggets. Today, your job is to look for the golden nuggets. Yes, yes. Start to notice where there is a blessing. Perhaps they are out of your favorite drink at your coffee shop, but so you are recommended to try something new and you find a new favorite. That is a blessing in disguise. Yes, it is. And most of us, most of you, we would not miss the blessing, but this one may. Most of you would go forth and, oh, isn't that, nice. But we invite you to notice in a more engaging way. Yes, but to engage with the golden nuggets and really notice that there are more than you think in one day. If you were to just simply take today and look for all the blessings in disguise, then you would be quite transformed by the end of a 24-hour period. For you would suddenly notice and notice and notice, and suddenly you will notice more and more and more, and you will start noticing where other people's blessings are in disguise as well. For you, it is much like the Easter eggs left in movies. The first time you watch the movie, you may miss it, but once you see one, then you are on the lookout. You are like a sleuth. Yes, uncovering all the blessings that may not be completely obvious to the naked eye, but they are there, dear one. They are, they are. Yes, we invite you to look for the Easter eggs of blessings. How many can you count today? Tomorrow, we would guarantee that you will find more, and the day after, even more. By the end of the week, you will be counting your blessings all day long. Yes, yes. For some things that do not turn out the way you expect them to are a blessing. For perhaps the route there would have been more difficult, or you may not have bumped into somebody or discovered something about yourself. Well, this one is discovering that, and this we believe is the card she would have chosen if she had stopped even a moment to do so for herself. For this week, she has had a speed bump, we would say, yes, around her technical difficulties with emails. Yes, but we do guarantee for her that this difficulty will lead her to a much simpler path, for she was trying to be too complicated and complex, following somebody else's idea of how it should work. When we know for her that really simplicity is best, and to keep it as forthright as possible for those that are in line with her. Simplicity is best, but she was determined to go in a complicated way, and of course, it did not turn out. So now she has been paused for 2 days in this complicated mess. And if she had taken the time this morning to take a breath and notice, this card is for her. This is a blessing in disguise. Yes, yes, it is. There is a golden nugget, a wonderful Easter egg right here. Look for yours and start to count them, for they will multiply as the week continues. Have fun, dear ones. Have fun. Enjoy your week. Be safe. We love you oh so much. Well, then, I have been told. I love that. Actually, it's true. I have been stuck around this flippin' email sequence all week. And now I will just have to look at it as a blessing in disguise and figure out which way I am to turn. I will do that in my meditation today. Okay, guys, thank you for joining. And as always, be sure to share this video with anybody who you know could use a little pep talk today from the angels. And be sure to, as always, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Click on the next video and catch up with past readings if you want to. We will see you soon. Love you.